Hi. I'm going to channel energy from spirits that call themselves Aaron. I've been doing this for a couple of years, and I've just sort of come across the original words, which were actually just written. So this has been sort of an energetic evolution, I guess. So first I heard the words and I wrote them down. It was kind of like a little bit of a, I wouldn't quite say test, but I think they were wondering how much it could be, how useful I could be for transmitting or allowing energy to flow through me. So now I'm up to these videos that I make, and I do private channeling on the phone and group sessions, that kind of thing. But at the very, very beginning, they were writing these little tiny stories about little birds and ducks and stuff. So I'm going to put one of them on because it was so simple and straightforward. It was almost as if it was for like a little child. So I don't know if they considered me at first like a little child. But I'm going to put one of them on the Facebook page because it's kind of sweet and innocent. And so I've been evolving or allowing this to turn into whatever it's going to turn into. So I'm hoping that you feel touched by what is coming through for you today. So I just like to say hi, and at the end I'll say goodbye. Okay. There often comes that time of conflict with another human being, and you're standing face to face like this, and you're not sure whether you should run or hit them over the head. You're right on the edge of decision making. Oh, I don't know. Which one would be more effective? Which one would be quicker? Where would I be safe? So it's sort of a very stressful moment for you. And it is quite amusing to envision because you're all coming up against it, because you have you're powerful beings, you see. You have come into physical form. You've got that going. So you've got that being mastered now. You can do everything with your physical body. You've discovering that your energy, that you seem to have a support, a rush of energy when you need it. This is sort of a new thing for you, but many of you have also discovered this. So you understand that it's not just you ever with these conflicts or these face-to-face confrontations. Now you've figured out there's a whole army here. And you can feel it sometimes. You feel so strong, you're huge. That's the energy, of course, from the universe that you're pulling forth. You might think it is a feeling or ego, but it's actually the energy coming to you when you are in an anxious, confrontational, fear or anger state. Your energy goes woo, really, really high like this, and it's sort of an antenna, and it draws the energy to you from the universe. So it goes woo, it comes. What's happening? Is this good, bad? What's going to happen here? It just comes, and all of a sudden you're huge. You're huge energetically. Now this in itself, of course, could scare the other human to death. But they, in fact, are also got their antenna up. So they're going, woo! And energy's coming to them. So now there's a lot of energy going around. And here's the part we find amusing. So there's two humans standing there. Oh, you're a terrible person. You're worse than me. No, you're terrible. You're terrible. You're having this sort of conflict. The energies all come forth from both, really, because your antenna's up high. You come like this, all of a sudden the energy's like, what's happening here, man? So what's going on? Anything? Nothing. Nothing's going on. We're just going to stand here in high alert for no darn reason. So you see, the energy's sort of curious about human nature, because when you call it forth, there's most of the time no real conflict. There's no real big deal going on. But yet here you are with, oh, come. You're not falling off a cliff. You've not swallowed poison. But yet it feels the same energetically, you see. And so the energy comes. And this is the part that is amusing. It's amusing for the universe to watch humans have a little fight, a little human fight with these little words that really don't inflict much pain, because you only when you are at a certain heightened phase, and even though not the universe, but the energy comes to you, you're not recognizing it. So there you are, standing in your little puny human self, trying to fight with someone who's not aware of their power either. So So it's quite amusing because it really doesn't go anywhere. You're not going to hit them over the head. You're not going to run away. You're just going to stand there long enough till you both sort of get exhausted and tired of each other. And then you're going to turn around and go back. So this incident, you see, is a teaching lesson in one way. Of course, we must draw some sort of analysis from these kind of little discussions you have. You have lots of them. So what is the point of these little things? The point we're going to answer for you. We just wanted you to contemplate for a minute to see what came forth in your mind and see if it matches what we're going to say. What is the point of these little, they're not even arguments, these little discussions you have with someone else that are distasteful or uncomfortable for you? Why do you have them all the time? It's because you're making sure you're still human. Oh, good. I'm still a nasty little human if I need to be. You see? Because you've got your physical body going on. Now, as you learn more energetic things and you try to be spend time in meditation, and you're trying to be one with the universe, you're trying to be aware of energy around you, most of the time you're pretty chill. There's really not so much going on there, unless you swallow some poison, of course. But until that point, nothing is really too important for you to get out of alignment. But every once in a while, you want a little taste of humanity. And most humans are up for it. So if you come up to them and say, that's the ugliest dog I've ever seen that you have on your hand there, you're going to get it, see? So you're going to get a little bit of action there. And then you'll say, oh, that's good. See, I can be still human, and I can be my lower self if I want to be. Just a little reminder, it's a little like a joke. It's a little kick. And it's very funny because you're all doing it. So it's not just you, of course, because, of course, whoever you're talking to is doing it as well. So you have come there to be humans, that's for sure. Most of you, not most of you, some of you now are moving beyond this very basic self, which is just this kind of discussion all the time. You're stupid, this kind of thing, like this. This is the host did not us like using that word. We are often mocking and we are using words that are in the vibration of humans, you see. So we are adjusting to the host that we have, and we are bringing forth as high or enlightened information as possible for you. But at your level, you see, we will always be putting forth energy at the time, at the place and the level where you are able to meet it. There are many, many things that we are capable of with energy, of course. But at this level, we are speaking to a certain group of you that are able to understand the host and have a certain relationship or an understanding or an acceptance of what the host appears like, sounds like. So when we use these words, some of them might be a little bit off. And that is because we are choosing the words that are available to us from the humans that are interested and engaged in this process right now. So, back to our point. Our point is that you will always be confirming that yes, you are still a human. If you get too lost or caught up in the energetic exchanges, the love, the peace, the joy, all of that stuff, you can sort of lose yourself in it and forget that you are really a human being. And you are trying to expand this energetic self as much as possible while staying in a human body. This is the great experiment you and many, 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 many of you now are having. How far can we stretch energetically and still stay in human form? So you will have these little conflicts with other humans, just as a reminder that you are human. And you will not get too overwhelmed with the energetic business, you see. We are careful with the host that is not too extreme, to delve too much into the universe, the energy and such, so that they may leave their humanity. Because you came, in fact, to have a human experience. That's why you have a body. The energy's being stretched as much as possible. You see? You are becoming as evolved as possible while staying in human form. So you will always be having these little conflicts. And they are great fun for the universe to watch. It is particularly funny that you call it the energy forth as if, I might need a big army right now. This is very important. And they come and it's not. So the energy just hangs out for a while, and then just saunters off somewhere else. So, don't ever be afraid to be human. That is what you are doing there. Don't ever be afraid to evolve. That is what you are doing there. There is much love here for you. Namaste. Oh, yikes, they heard me. Most of the time, they don't hear me when I say things like, no. So that's kind of new. So hopefully something touched your heart there. I sort of like that we have to still try to balance off the body and the spiritual self or the energetic self. That's cool. All right. Have a good day. Bye.